let's watch a video from Sunny V2 about these nuts. Golly. You know, that guy. If you know, you know. You get what I mean? How these nuts ended up becoming homeless. Was he like a billionaire or something like that, the way you are saying that he became homeless, dude? I don't know. So I mean, even in the video he looks like a normal, like middle class or something, you know. I won't say like he was so rich even from before. Like, what do you mean he became homeless? But anyways, homeless is just too bad, you get what I mean? But let's see.
From performing on stage with Kendrick Lamar to being passed out in the streets of LA.
Yeah,
this is how Welvin the Great lost absolutely everything. His career began on Instagram in 2014.
That's his name, Welvin the Great? Oh.
When his next door neighbor Lefty began filming Welvin's strange look and personality. Throughout the videos, Welvin often talked about getting women.
My girl just called me, she want me to go see her. I'm going to her house, then I'm going to get it in.
Leading professional footballer Orlando Scandrick to comment and joke that Welvin didn't get any. Welvin responded with a video of his own.
I'm said you ain't got no bitches. He said I don't. I do got more bitches than you with your ugly ass.
Orlando saw Welvin's response and showed it to his girlfriend model Drea Michelle, who shared the video with her 4 million followers, making Welvin instantly famous.
When Drea posted him, it was like a frenzy. He had 20,000 likes, 11,000 comments in 28 minutes. That day he was everywhere.
That state, we watched his Instagram start at 6 followers, and then we just kept refreshing the page. By the end of the night, he was at 12,000. When we woke up in the morning, it was 43,000. It just kept getting crazier and crazier. Welvin's voice and appearance came from a medical condition.
We won't really disclose it, but he does have a disability.
Yet this is what made him memorable and unique. Sadly, it'd also be the thing he was picked on for the most. But Welvin still...
I mean, you have to, you know, you have to give something to get something, right? You know, you get what I mean? Like, people will say that, all that, but you are getting all this, you know, eyes on you, all this, maybe some money, some ad or some people, you know, all that, but still people will say something like you know. So you have to sacrifice something to get something, I guess.
To being famous.
It makes me feel like really good. Like, I love it a lot. Feel happy, and I'm trying to just keep doing what I'm doing.
And would therefore continue to make his own videos. Just 22 days after No Bitches went viral, Welvin returned with an upload that completely changed his life.
This one, of course.
In the mail today.
Legendary video.
These nuts.
Golly.
Got him.
Got him, huh?
By simply telling his father that Deez nuts came in the mail, Welvin gained over 58,000 likes. 4 days later, the entire extended version was uploaded to his YouTube, gaining another 500,000 views in the 3 weeks that followed. However, it was meme compilations that really sent it viral. The soundbite was pasted over Spider-Man, then shared all over Vine.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do?
These nuts. Got him! Got him!
Acting as precedent for hundreds of other memes.
Can you tell me your name?
These nuts.
Even big celebrities began to get involved.
Kevin Hart.
In the mail today. These nuts.
Taking Welvin the Great to a whole new level of fame.
Every day we see a new video or a new celebrity posting it.
Welvin couldn't keep up with how fast he was growing.
What are you up to followers-wise on Instagram right now?
Almost like 500.
The numbers only kept on getting bigger.
Welvin, you're almost at 1 million followers on the gram, is that correct? 953,000 followers.
That is
all of
crazy,
which happened
man.
in such a short time.
From
6 followers to...
you had 6 followers to 900,000 in 2 months.
In 2 months.
The meme reached a whole new level when a boy used the name to run for president.
I'm Brady Olson, I'm 15, and I'm the presidential candidate known as Deez Nuts.
And wound up achieving a crazy result.
Deez Nuts. Yep, you heard me right. He is gaining traction in
What the
North
hell?
Carolina
with 9% of voters saying they'd vote for him.
He got 9% in North Carolina. That's about 1 million people. Let that sink in. Welvin therefore joked that he'd also run for president, as the deeznuts campaign had helped out with publicity.
1.2 million followers. Good God.
Having no bitches was now a problem of the past.
I see you surrounded by women. When I was at the open mic, like, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you. You had too many bitches around you.
As Welvin began to hang with famous celebrities. He'd meet Birdman, Nipsey Hussle, Dan Bilzerian, and most notably Kendrick Lamar, who introduced himself as Welvin the Great to over 1 billion people in the Bad Blood music video. Kendrick had said that Welvin was a hero, adding he always had personality, confidence, and self-love, making it out the city.
You've heard the praise that Kendrick Lamar has been giving you lately?
I saw it on Instagram.
Welvin therefore joined Kendrick to sing a song beside him, which made Welvin realize he could charge for club appearances.
So you're getting booked for walkthroughs now?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much it costs to book Welvin for a walkthrough?
Right now he's at about 4,500.
4,500.
Concerned fans wrote that he saves his money, cause this shit gonna come and go so fast. But Welvin had built multiple streams of income. He'd begin to sell phone cases stating his famous catch lines before landing a deeznuts sock deal, which sold 330 pairs in the first 3 hours. Welvin tried to keep things going with other business deals.
I got a video game coming out.
Even announcing a more ambitious project.
We're trying to shop to see if we can get actual reality TV show for him.
Although this never came about, and the deeznuts meme was slowly getting stale. Welvin had so many things to manage on the side, he almost completely stopped making original videos. Therefore, he came up with no new catchphrase.
You got any new jokes for the folks, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. What's up? We'll have to check back in with you later.
And could only rely on the deeznuts meme.
The deeznuts guy just keeps riding by, saying his catchphrase. Oh shit, he's on his way back.
Deeznuts got him. Deeznuts got him.
Without any fresh new content, people began to state this dude's fame is hella dead.
I mean, yes, one thing, same thing.
Famous,
you know, how long?
This seemed to contribute to him beginning to hate it.
Like, I get it a lot, like, everywhere I go and...
Yeah, I would too, man. I would too.
That's what comes with fame, right?
Yeah, she helping me out and everything.
Welvin also had to deal with articles like this, stating Nuts was recently arrested on charges of sexual assault after allegedly assaulting several women during a party he hosted in California, which had been fabricated from nothing.
I didn't get arrested.
He'd never been arrested.
Oh, man.
It was from
that is so bad.
Heard of.
To deal with the stress, Welvin had an obvious coping strategy: alcohol. For example, 3 minutes into a podcast appearance, Welvin stopped the host to scull a beer.
I want to name a couple names for you, Welvin, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear these names. Okay,
let him finish his drink.
You came thirsty, huh?
Finishing 3 entire bottles.
Bro is drinking it like water.
Clip. On another podcast, Welvin had a beer sculling contest and was almost always drinking when seen by paparazzi. Well, the alcohol often showed Welvin's bad side. He'd happily disrespect the homeless.
Here you go, big bro.
Damn, Welvin, give it back.
Not just once, but twice.
Give it back to the guy.
Nah, that is messed up, bro.
You can get my drink not tonight with your junk ass.
Which was apparently a prank he liked to play often.
Here you go, bro. Johnny!
When fans sung him happy birthday, Welvin cut them off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Making comments like this somewhat unsurprising. Me and my stepbro literally just seen you crossing the intersection by the D, and you just told us back the F up. All we wanted was a pic or video of you saying these nuts, but you had to be a dick. I get you prob get it all the time, but could have been nice, asshole. Other people spotted Welvin getting publicly arrested, which again makes total sense, given videos began to surface of him fighting in the streets. This hostility continued continued toward his manager, who despite being a super nice dude, was often rudely cut off by Welvin, who also had no issue with airing private things. This was a problem as his manager controlled his Instagram.
So do you run his DMs? His Instagram?
Yeah, I run the page.
Who was therefore blamed by Welvin when he couldn't get into his account.
I can't get into my Instagram. But I don't know my password. Somebody logged me out of my password. It gotta be him. It gotta be.
Yeah.
It gotta be him though.
It gotta be.
You think?
Like, it gotta be him.
Welvin was never able to log back in and would therefore be forced to delete his Insta. This seemed to ruin he and his manager's relationship, as 1 year later Welvin seemed to hate him.
I need a whole new manager now. The one I have, he just like fucked me all over.
And also
when you money and everything.
Without a manager or Instagram, Welvin's drinking only got worse, being spotted downtown drinking full bottles of spirits and clearly struggling when speaking to fans.
And I want to take over the whole world. Like, I want to do more action, more videos, more skit.
Even more videos surfaced of Welvin getting in fights, although it's hard to tell if this was his fault, given people would always provoke him.
Welvin is stroking a female right now. Welvin!
Hey, can you quit fumbling behind me, bro? Hey, bro, get away from me.
Are you chopping less than keys?
I don't do that.
Are you raping females?
You want me to pepper spray you, bro?
Welvin struggled to ever catch a break.
What's the deal, bro?
You gonna do more video on me?
What's the deal with you, bro? Pick your ass over here, blood. What's happening, blood? What's the deal? You straight? Let me get a hug.
I thought you was like trying to hurt me.
Nah, man, I ain't trying to hurt you.
I feel scared.
Nah, man, I ain't like that.
Which only seemed to worsen his drinking,
Oh,
as
bro.
Welvin completely
Bro's out.
blacked out on Hollywood Boulevard. Multiple similar videos surfaced, one of which being recorded beside Skid Row, making people believe he was living on the streets. Welvin clarified that this wasn't true.
I'm not dead. I'm not sleeping on the street. I drink and I pass out.
He'd then upload a video titled Stop the Rumors.
I'm alive and I'm okay.
And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welvin being dead.
I mean, there are
He's very much
videos,
alive
though.
and well.
With his cousin explaining that Welvin was homeless voluntarily.
Welvin chooses to go off for days at a time. He has a home to come to. He comes home, he rests for a couple of days, he go back out in the street. There's nothing nobody can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't want that for him. But this is something that he wants to do.
To make money, Welvin wears a shirt reading, sponsored by Deez Nuts, Tip Me or Never Mind, stating in recent posts that life is great. However, with videos like this, and other pictures such as this one, people believe he's heading down a dark path. It's sad, he looked like he was hanging around wrong people, and they gave him crack. His teeth is brown like he's using.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. I can tell. For real. It's sad, though. It's sad. I mean, dude, he had like a good kind of starting thing going on for him. Like, he was getting hell lot of popularity. Almost million followers in 2 months is hella insane, man. And it's not even now, it's like few years back, man. And getting shout out from Kendrick Lamar, different stars, different celebrities and all that. And bro should have, used all that fame. And I also get it, his manager effed him up and, did something to his Instagram and all that. And, then he had to delete the whole Instagram. Now that whole page is gone, Then he had to make a new one, have a new start and all that. Yeah, I feel like he was not that clever in this thing, in this social media thing, and people kept using him and people kept throwing him down, or to not make him go up or do anything else. And he was also not that smart with his all these followers and videos, people wanting new thing like Deez Nuts joke, they wanted a new joke or new something for him to come out or release new skits or new videos, something like that. But bro had nothing to do, bro had nothing else, so like that thing just came out and it blew up and people are like, okay, give us more, what else you got? But he had nothing. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I don't know about all the rumors about, drinking or not drinking, homeless or not homeless, but looks like still bro is in a bad shape. You get what I mean? But yeah, good overall video from Sunny V2.